I just cannot wrap my head around that. We thought we would never get open world in The Sims 4, and here we are. This is what 2020 needed. Hey guys, it's Melly Simish and welcome to another video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about the fact that we do not deserve modders who have the nerve to release, honestly, kind of better stuff than EA actually does. I'm sorry to say, but you'll probably know that I'm talking about the upcoming expansion pack. You know, we are getting a custom expansion pack from one of the incredibly talented members of the community called Arnie. So you can find him on Twitter at The Sims Plus or at Arnie Plus. I've got my laptop down here, so I'm just double checking because I don't want to give any wrong information, but I have just watched the trailer for Brookheights Open World, which is his latest mod, and it's basically adding a new world to The Sims 4, which is open world, and it adds a whole ton of features that are not already in The Sims 4, and it's absolutely incredible. I don't know if it's free. I assume it will be. I know in the video they do talk about beta testing and then early access and then public access. So they also have a Patreon. So I'm guessing if you are part of their Patreon, then you can get early access, and then after that it will get released to the public for free, but I don't know that for sure. I also know that the release date, I believe, is not 100% confirmed because of the update that we are getting next week about the skin tones with the skin tone sliders, because basically whenever there's an official Sims update, any kind of, like, not necessarily custom content, but any kind of mod tends to need to be updating, because I don't know, I'm not really, that's not really my field of speciality, but something changes that basically means that mods need to be updated. So the release date is not 100% confirmed because I know the creator Arnie, he's going to need to do whatever updates to the mod, but I don't know. But anyway, you've probably seen the trailer. If you haven't, definitely check it out first, but I just wanted to share a few of my thoughts and basically get super excited about some of the features, because honestly it's kind of unreal to me. So yeah, let's get into it. So I love that it starts with a story, because so many people complain about the fact that The Sims 4 basically has no story, at least no continuation of what was built up in Sims 1, Sims 2 and Sims 3, because, you know, it's in an alternative timeline, an alternative universe, whatever. So I know a lot of people, myself included in that, hate the fact that there's not a lot of character backstory, there's not a lot of like developed relationships and stuff. So this trailer starts with a character called Amos, who is basically trying to find where he came from, where his family is from, and basically he says that it is not a world that you can view on the map, so you have to help him find it. And I don't know when the mod comes, whether you have to do something special to unlock it or you can just go there straight away. I actually have no idea, and I do think this trailer kind of focuses on just some of the things that we can expect to be in this mod, and I must admit it's something I can't even really picture, because there's some things like open world that we've had before, but there's also some things like aeroplanes that we have not, so it's kind of hard to imagine how it's going to be. I mean, I have seen some things on Twitter, like I've seen, yeah, definitely follow him, because he has released quite a few different sort of teasers about this mod, and I believe he has shown some videos of the airplane flying, and it looks really cool. So yeah, it starts off with this story of this character, and I mean, it also says that it has a story mode, and I don't really know what that's going to entail. I wonder if it's going to be maybe similar to an aspiration where you have this character and it will say, you know, do this, talk to these people, visit this location. Maybe we will actually find out a bit more of this character's backstory. Maybe that's an important part of the story of this mod. And if that is the case, I am so excited. I also do just have to say that I haven't had dinner yet, so my stomach is rumbling, but I was so excited and I just had to get this video out here. So I wanted to talk about a few of the features that are mentioned in this trailer, because there are so many and it sounds like there might be even more. I think the biggest one is open world, you know, because of course The Sims can't have open world because of the technology or whatever, I don't know. But obviously Sims 3 had open world, but Sims 4 does not. And this is introducing open worlds. Obviously it's not everywhere in open world, it's just this particular one, so it's called Brookheights. So Brookheights is an open world, which is so exciting. But not only that, the map view is going to be 3D, and I know a lot of people complain about the map in The Sims 4. They're just not very exciting. They're really like flat and ugly basically. And I remember when The Sims 4 came out and they were just completely grey. It was disgusting. So the map looks absolutely amazing. So I've got my notes here and I just wanted to read from them because there was a huge list of interactive venues and I don't want to miss them all because it's crazy. A bank, a mall, which by the way we got in that Sims survey, I think it was earlier this year. It talked about, you know, a mall where teens can hang out or whatever, so that's very interesting. An airport, which again we'll talk about a little bit more later. A hotel, a gym, a city hall, a music studio, an outdoor cinema, a musical theatre, a forest lodge, a landfill, and more. Now, as I said, some of those things we have seen in the past, some of those things are brand new, and they're described as interactive venues, which is really interesting to me because that suggests that they're not just going to be, you know, rabbit holes, like fully. But I remember in Sims 3 you had things like City Hall and movie theatres where you didn't see your sim actually enter into them, but once they were in there you could click and you could say, you know, see this movie, do this, do that. So I wonder if perhaps you actually see them go in there, or if not, then you can maybe control what they do once they are in there. Gyms, obviously, you know, we have already, but I assume that there's going to be a slightly different element to them. I'm not quite sure, but it sounds amazing. Like banks and hotels, like how is that going to work? I don't understand how this is all in one pack, because can we just say, would The Sims 4 fit all of these features into one pack? No, it would not. No, it would not. So it's incredible that someone is doing this. And as I said, I don't know if it will be free or if you have to pay. If you have to pay, I will pay. But if it's free, like, it just makes it all the more incredible. I honestly can't believe it. And then going into the gameplay, and I love that gameplay is in big, bold words, because as I mentioned in my last video, gameplay is not the strong suit of The Sims 4 versus other games in the Sims franchise. Anything that enhances gameplay is very much appreciated. It talks about careers, I think, yeah, open careers. And then you see Amos standing next to the plane. So that suggests either like a pilot or a flight attendant, which would be amazing. Again, something I don't believe we've seen. I don't think that was any of the previous generations. So again, that's incredible. And I have no idea how it's going to work. And to be honest, if there's like loads of limitations to these things, I would not be shocked and I would not be disappointed in any way, because this guy is doing it off of his own back and offering it to the rest of the community. Like, I mean, I think already this has completely gone above and beyond, quite frankly. And then there's also new items as well, I imagine, for your building. And speaking of building, there is a sort of blank world, and I don't know if that means that Brookheights can either come with all those lots, or it can come as blank, or there's going to be 2 worlds. I honestly don't know, but I love the fact that he has included a blank world because what's it called? Newcrest. Yeah, Newcrest in the game. I love building on that. It gives you like a complete blank slate to build upon. So yeah, that is so appreciated, and I have a feeling I'm going to have a lot of fun building on those empty lots. So I definitely can't wait for that. Now, a lot of people are demanding cars in The Sims 4, and I've kind of changed my mind about that, because I think at first I was very much like, no, I don't want cars, there's no point if it's not open world. But I also do see the point that it was quite a nice little feature in The Sims 2. I remember, you know, sending my Sims off to work in The Sims 2 and seeing them getting the car and seeing them, you know, come back and get out of the car. I think that was quite nice. But obviously, you know, cars are included in this, but it's an open world, so that completely makes sense. But what he's done is say, not only am I going to give you cars, I'm going to give you planes. And I find that absolutely crazy. Like, planes has never been done before, and I haven't actually even seen anyone ask for it. And this is what I mean when I say above and beyond. And again, there's a few features that actually I'm not 100% sure what they're going to entail. Story mode definitely being one of them, and then also monthly updates, which features Mickey and Minnie Mouse. So yeah, I don't really know what story mode and the monthly updates are going to be like. Again, this is just like an initial launch trailer. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more information, or we're just going to find out when we download it. But as I said, I absolutely can't wait, because I honestly thought, like, I've seen the updates for this on Twitter, and I've seen kind of how it's progressed. And I honestly thought it was just going to be like a world. And then I saw it was open world, and I thought, no, that can't be done. It can't be done. But it's actually like been made. And then once the update comes out and any kind of bugs or whatever that come up has been fixed, this will be available for people to use. I just cannot wrap my head around that. We thought we would never get open world in The Sims 4, and here we are. This is what 2020 needed. And of course, I haven't even mentioned the best thing of all: no loading screens. Again, going back to Sims 3 with no loading screens. That is super interesting. And honestly, I have no idea how you could even do something like this, how you could create it. I mean, I don't have the slightest clue, but I just appreciate that someone is doing it, because God knows we needed it in The Sims 4. I cannot wait to check it out. I just wanted to share my thoughts. I'm not an expert in this in any way. I just wanted to spread the word. And I mean, if you haven't checked it out, like I say, I will link everything down below. I highly recommend you do. I just wanted to basically share how friggin' excited I am, because this is just unreal. Like, it's unreal to me. So definitely support Arnie. I mean, I can't even imagine the work that has been put into this. I read on his Patreon that he lost his job at the beginning of coronavirus, and that's sort of what spurred him on to create this. Like, that is unbelievable. Like, so he must have only been working on this for, like, I don't know, since then. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know. I'm just rambling now because I'm in shock. But yeah, basically, go check it out. Go support him. Sign up to his Patreon if you're interested. I am very tempted to, because beta testing and early access sounds very appealing right now. So yeah, definitely go check him out and check out all the links and everything that I will put down below. If you liked this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel if you want to, comment down below. Are you excited for this? What are your opinions? What are your thoughts? Can anyone understand how he single-handedly is doing this better than Sims 4? Because I cannot. So let me know if you know. But until the next one, bye!